Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vitali and I wanted to make a quick video today about how do we please God, right? If you have a history of interacting with believers, interacting with the church, you probably have all sorts of prescriptions and things that you have been told and that you have been taught about what it is that God needs from you, or how is it that you please God. And so some of you frankly are probably in a position where you might have walked away from your roots, from where you grew up and what you've learned, because of some of these things that seems to be everybody's got their own version, everybody's got their own way. So I wanted to share a little bit of something in terms of what we actually find in the pages of the Bible. So this is from Micah 6, and it starts with this. With what shall I come before the Lord and bow myself before God on high? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with the thousands of rams, with 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. So, rhetorical questions about how can I come before God? What should I bring before God to satisfy him? Whether it's burnt offerings, whether it's and the extreme is how God tested Abraham. Shall I bring the fruit of my body, my firstborn? Is that what God requires, right? And then God answers, or the answer is here. He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. And what does that mean? So number one, justice. I think you can draw all sorts of things out of there, but justice means doing the right thing, right? And it's not in some large sense in terms of our laws of this country. It's in your own personal sphere. Treat people right when you are dealing with money. If you're charging people, if people owe you, don't cheat them, right? Be just in your own dealings with people. Love kindness. What does that mean? Well, it means that our God is a relationship God. He cares about how we treat one another. Similar to, as a father, I care about how my children treat one another. It gives me joy to see my children treat each other kindly and do acts of love towards one another. And I believe God is pleased when we do that for one another, when we serve one another, when we come alongside those that are struggling and we help them. We don't judge them and come alongside accusingly, but we come alongside with a helping hand, and we pray for them, and we uplift them, and we pull them along. And then the last, walk humbly with your God, right? There's another mention in the Bible about walking. So when we hear about Enoch walked with God and then he was no more, he's the only recorded person in the Bible who God takes from the earth without passing through death. God takes him, and it says that he walked with God. And what does that mean? It means that we walk our days, we do the things that we do in full dependence on God. The best example I can give of this is the dog that is fully devoted to its master. He doesn't care, or she doesn't care where the master is going. He or she just wants to go along. Whatever the agenda for the day, as long as they get to go with. If we have that type of devotion to God. And important part in that is the humbly with your God. I have seen in my short life more than my fair share of religious people who are far from being humble. And so humbly, it means that Whatever I think I know, I may not know very well. Whatever I think I understand, I hope I'm humble enough that God can show me a better way. And walking my way and talking with people and engaging with others around me in a way that is not condescending and not all knowing as if I figured out all the answers, but that I am reliant on God and I am humble enough to help others and point back to God for what I have, for how I do, and the truth that I understand, I only understand because God has given it to me, or God has opened my mind to. So, again, just this is, in many ways, for me, it's very freeing because it is the idea that I don't have to perform some specific things each week or have a specific routine. And some of those routines are good. There's nothing wrong with figuring out a routine that helps you to be more on task and to be better fit, to be doing some exercises. Those things are all good. But in terms of pleasing God, the bar is not super high, right? Do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with your God. I hope this blesses you today. We'll see you again. Take care.